Well, here we go. This is the first television from the recent haul that is getting its own video. Hopefully, most of these will get their own video. I've kind of gone through and I've written little notes of the CRTs, and I haven't done anything else with them yet. I've not powered a single one on, and they'll all get their own separate video. Right now, I'm kind of letting the CRTs and the roundies cook a little bit. This stuff, at least to me, in my experience, has had extreme cathode poisoning. Like, this Packard Bell tested pretty much dead, and I wrote weak on it there at the place. And after letting it sit on the tester for about 20 minutes, it just almost pegs all the meter. It pegs all the meters out at 6 volts, and at 5.7, it's still holding strong. And it kind of it goes with the guns. The guns are all in really nice shape, and it doesn't look like it's had a ton of hours on it. It's got a bunch of original Packard Bell tubes still in it. I mean, the cabinet's pretty gone, but so I'm just kind of letting them sit. And I did verify this. I let it cool down overnight, and I came back, and it still pegged out all the meters at 6 volts. So right now I'm doing the same thing to the Philco, and it seems to be holding right here. And the Sylvania has a brightener on it, so I don't really expect a whole lot out of this one. But we'll see what we can do. I'm always interested to see what kind of a picture I can get out of a completely dead CRT. It helps me learn how to set these color sets up better. And we'll see what we can do with this one. This should be an interesting video. But, oh, and this one here, this Sylvania, checked pretty dead. The other one of these I have checked like brand new, though. So, anyways, back to the actual set we're going to be looking at in this video. And if I'm sniffling, I'm sorry. It's kind of cold out here today. But here it is. It's a Philco of an unknown date. It's a 19-inch black and white. And it is a hybrid. The little SS badge there. This folds down for the vertical and contrast controls. This is brightness and power and volume. I wrote here, Philco hybrid set like NOS. This one pretty much pegged the meter out on the CRT at 4 volts. And it was very, very clean inside. So this must have been a display model at the store. So it's very dirty. Everything from here is very, very dirty. Unfortunately. But it's in good condition. Very, very dirty. And some of this stuff is in less good of condition than others. This one here is kind of rusty and will probably need a repaint. But other ones are just dirty. Like this silver tone is pretty dirty, but it'll clean up just fine. So we'll get it turned around and we'll pop the back off. Alright, here's the inside of the unit. I'm not sure what chassis this is. It uses a 19 DUP4. That's a pretty common tube. Oh, there we go. 16 JT26. And it is very, very clean inside here. Like, unreasonably clean. No dust on the high voltage cap. All the original Philco tubes, original Philco damper, vertical output and horizontal output. I halfway expect this thing to just work. And let's see if we can... There's a date there, but it's smudged. August 13th, 1965 or 68. Let's see if we can get a date off of one of these tubes. These are Japanese manufactured. Ooh, that one's pretty stuck. So is that one. Use these crappy sockets. There we go. It has some hours on it. It's not, brand new, but 65. Yeah, Philco, made in Japan. but it's extremely low hour. So let me grab the CRT tester and I'll show you what I mean by that. There we are. That is the line. So if it's a new tube, it'll peg out the meter. So filament's heating up. And we'll just go up to 6.3, a little under. There's our gun current and pegged. And so we'll go down to about 4.5 volts, and it's still pegged. So this CRT has like no hours on it. Yep. We can actually take this control and go all the way down here, almost to off before, actually, no. I can move it all the way down and it still won't move off. So we'll do the life test here. Finally it comes down. That's at 4 volts, excuse me. So the CRT in this thing is like brand new. Like, you know, no doubt about it, this thing has extremely low hours. So what we'll do is we'll bring it up on a light bulb and see what it does. And what we're going to do here is since this is a series string set with a solid state rectifier, I'm going to unplug the CRT to break the series circuit and just have B+ running. So I've got a 20 watt bulb. We'll plug our thing in and power is applied. And that went right off. So no filter reforming needed. So now what we'll do is we'll plug the CRT back in. Light bulb has lit up bright, and well, actually I'm going to go to a 65 watt bulb. Got us a 65 watt bulb, it's getting dimmer. Let's turn our volume all the way up. And the tube filaments are lighting. Don't have anything out of it quite yet. Oh, little crackle. Hear the vertical running. Nothing out of the tuner yet. Alright, I think this light bulb's taking up too much of a load. So let me switch it out for a 300. Alright, there's our 300. Let's get it. Power is applied. I hear horizontal. Sounds like it's running way off, though. Sounds like it's all over the place, actually. Let's see. Horizontal hold. Oh, I see we have a dirty control here. But we have no raster. And no tuner activity. So I bet we have an open or a gassed out tube in there. Let's find out. Here's our high voltage cage. Look how clean that is, man. No wax drippage or anything. Looks brand new. So let's get that 1K3 out of there. And yes, that is the original Philco 1K3, and it looks perfect. There's no dust on it, no nothing. So what we're going to do now is we're going to see if we can get an arc off of the plate cap, and that will tell us that that tube is indeed bad. So the set's warming up now. My prop rod here. It's pretty original, isn't it? Oh yeah. Yeah, don't do that on a solid state set, so let me get a new 1K3. Have a new 1K3 installed. See what she does now. It's coming up. Oh yeah, there we go. Got a horizontal drive bar. Let's see if we can make that go away. Yeah, we've got a bar. Oh, we're running on reduced power. But man, is that sharp and bright. See if we can adjust the vertical. Another horizontal. That pot's just so dirty. There, horizontal's way off. There it is. Yeah, it's overloading. But there's a picture. Let's take it off the light bulb. Alright, I got it off the light bulb and she's warming back up. Got the high voltage cage closed up too. Oh yeah. That is one bright picture, man. We just got a dirty tuner. Dirty UHF tuner too. Let's see. Yeah, it's just real dirty. Just overloads. But dude, is that freaking bright? Let's see if I can get a better picture. So here's the issue we're fighting. It overloads. Like there's no AGC. So if I turn this off, we can get a signal as long as it's not too strong. Like there's an AGC issue, and well, I'm turning the wrong knob here, aren't I? Like if I turn the generator on, it'll just completely overload and I can't get anything. So, well, you can see that the tearing there. Wow, this has like enough high voltage to give you a little shock. So, ow. So there's AGC issues, and I'm trying to find the pot for it. I think it's that one down there. So we'll see if we can't monkey with that. So I've turned the AGC pot down. This is the best picture I can get. And it's as soon as you try to bump the AGC, look at it, it'll overload. So we're dealing with a sync AGC problem. The fine-tuning gears in this thing are just slowly failing. So we'll see if we can't reel in a picture here. Yeah, it's just not strong enough. It can't even lock. Yeah, look at that. So it overloads really easily, and I'm kind of thinking that this is either caused by a bad tube. See how far it'll let me go before it overloads. There it goes. Probably a bad tube or a bad transistor. But yeah, you can just, it's totally trash. Yeah, just complete total trash. So there's 3 transistors here. Or let's see. There's 1, 2, there's 3 diodes and 2 transistors involved with the AGC. And there's a 6GH8 that's a sync separator. So, does anybody want to guess which tube we're going to try to fix? Ooh, look at that. Something just popped there. We're going to replace the 6GH8, see if that helps. Alright, we've changed the 6GH8. It was the original Philco tube from 1965, and it is very hot. So, could have gas in it. This wasn't a very damp environment. We'll figure it out. But my guess, one of the transistors went bad. Yep, same thing. See if I flick the generator on. And it overloads. So it's not a tube problem, it's a transistor problem. And that's going to put this one kind of dead in the water for right now. I'm not that good with transistors. I don't really want to screw this set up. I'm going to need some time to get schematics and everything for it. So, there you go. There's your quick look at a 1965 Philco hybrid 19-inch black and white. That is like new old stock.